think of Porcello, especially those first 5 innings?
You know, Ian, he's been very consistent with staying out of the middle of the plate. I think his changeup continues to refine itself. He's getting some swing and miss. He's put away a couple of right-handers tonight with a right-on-right changeup. And, you know, we stake him to a 5-run lead. And knowing that we needed a deep start, he gave us everything we could have asked for. But more importantly, just stayed in command of the count and used the secondary pitches, I think, effectively. Curveballs early in the count at times, but the fastball changeup combination has been very good for him.
How much more confident does he look with that sinker than he did, a year ago at this time?
Well, I think he figured some things out late in spring training. From just kind of an arm slot standpoint, he's been much more consistent down the strike zone. You know, you look at the strikeout totals, and it's not, the high four-seam fastballs that early last year that he was going to. This has been more location and the changeup. So he's relaxed, he's confident. He and Vasquez have teamed up a couple times here and have had the pace of the game moving along very good and a good change of speeds.
Yeah, I was going to ask about Christian. Could you speak a little bit more about the job he did with Rick as well as his 3 other starts this season?
You know, Michael, I think the biggest thing is that, Rick is very confident with Vasquez back there and trusting the game that's being called. That's more just thinking about execution rather than maybe working to call his own games at times. So the rapport, the flow of the game is very, very smooth, a very good rhythm to it, and one that they're both in command of the game.
John, Archer's obviously a very good starter. Why do you think you've had such success against him? Is it the number of exposures you get being in the division and a chance to see him often?
Part of that, and you're going to get velocity, and for the most part, a 2-pitch attack. Fastball slider, he's got, as we know, very, very good stuff. We did a very good job today of not missing a pitch in the middle of the plate. 2 big swings early on by David and by Mookie. But yeah, we've had some success against him. There's been times where we've run a pitch count up in the middle of an inning where we scored some runs. But tonight, more than anything, we got some pitches up over the plate we handled well.
How is Xander?
He came out of the game more precautionary because the left quad tightened up on him. He scored from first on 2 occasions here tonight. We're hopeful he'll be good to go for tomorrow. We'll go through a number of tests here when he reports tomorrow.
When you have a one-hit game like you did Tuesday, does that serve as a wake-up call to kind of motivate the guys offensively?
Our guys, I think, have done a very good job of coming in every day and ready to go. We got shut down last night, but you put that behind you. Short memory is a good thing, and to come out and score early, I think, was a key for us tonight.
You mentioned yesterday about Mookie Betts scoring up balls with no results. Today he got results. Is that essentially the same approach with him as it's been all along tonight?
And Bill, I think he saw 5-6 pitches in the first at bat. He takes a walk, so maybe just getting on base gives him a chance to exhale a little bit, given what he's gone through here of late. Even when he squared some balls up, he's not had much to show for it. But in the second at bat, he gets a fastball in the middle of the plate that he squares up very well. And then really settled in and let the game unfold for him. Makes a couple of acrobatic catches in right field, particularly against Miller being a key moment in that game. So good night for Mookie.
How much does the entire offense feed off him when he's a constant presence like he was tonight?
I think anytime the top of your order is setting the table for the middle, you're probably giving yourself some good opportunities. But Mookie's got the ability to strike quick with one swing of the bat, and then he can create some havoc on the base paths, as we saw. So a multi-talented guy.